Yes, good evening, hello, and welcome to the stream. Bombays, Sawari. Yes, we're doing Hodor this evening. Well, we will be momentarily. It doesn't start just yet, so Amusionist, welcome to the stream. I'm just grabbing the missions before heading down for some Hodor, and then with any luck we should also this evening get some alien invasion happening somewhere. With any luck, there's always a bit of a gap. 35. Wish you could ask for all three at once, but you never can. Maybe they never intended for that to be the case. Finally, 13. To check we're in. You are already in the raid. Sent you a couple of Discords. Got my graphics fixed, and I didn't not believe what the fix was. Yeah, the memory thing makes no sense. Also, I have 32 gigabytes of memory. I don't have to do all that. So if it was a memory size issue, it would affect everyone with that amount of memory, whereas I've had 32 gig of VRAM, not VRAM, memory, system memory, since 2012 and never had the issue. So yeah, it's a puzzler, I will say that. Not sure why it does what it does, but it do. See, most that we're complaining have a 1080 Ti card. Yeah. It's a weird one, yeah. I don't know why that would change it, because going into MS config and changing reserved memory only affects how much memory Windows boots with, not how much memory you have after it's finished booting into Windows Explorer, like Windows proper. So the fix itself doesn't make any sense. It must affect something Windows does with that, but then again I've only got a 980, so perhaps that's why I'm not having the issue at all. I don't know. It's a weird one. And people with 2080s that don't have the issue and have 32 gig of memory like Due2 has... Yeah, he's got 32 gig and a 3080 and he doesn't have the issue. There's some weirdness, yeah, I don't know. I think it's something within Windows itself that causes it. And it's just a case that nudging Windows by messing with how much VRAM, how much actual RAM it uses, does something to it that fixes the issue. The issue's going to be on, I think, at a deeper layer, and you're just sort of poking it with a stick by doing that. It's weird, but hey, if it works, it works. But I can't sort of make a video about it because I don't understand why it's working. It also seems to affect predominantly people with AMD cards as well. But I would say that was more likely to be a driver issue than an AO issue. I don't know. It is very, very weird. Just checking how the stream is looking. It looks okay. Looks well lit, etc. It looks a little dark on the stream feed, but looking at it coming back, and it looks pretty good, so I'm thinking we're okay. How is the sound? So I'm thinking we're okay. How is the sound? All fine, although I've now got that echo. And stream title is correct, etc, etc. All good. Right. Thank you all for the help. Well, this is it. This is why Anarchy Online has such a fantastic community, is because people do not mind going out of their way to help each other. We really don't. We're a good bunch of people. It just seems to be that way. I think every community has helpful people in it. Anarchy Online just seems to have more, you know, predominance of them. Yes, we've got our arseholes as well, but, you know... that's typical of the human race. What's the meme with like God or someone, you know, creating the universe back in oh God, what is it? Yeah, the beginning of whatever. Is it Exodus? No, I can't remember. Anyway, one of those, and he's sprinkling on. He goes, oh, we'll have a little bit of flowers and a bit of this, and then he's got like a big pot, like a big pepper pot, and he goes, right, and we'll just add a few arseholes. Genesis, that's it. And the lid comes off the pepper pot. It just goes, oh, I guess it's going to be all right. Noah has just subscribed. Anonymous gifter gave Noah Noah Shan a tier 1 sub. Well, thank you very much for the gifted sub. I'm sure Noah Shan will be very pleased. I didn't know they were even in chat yet. I think they're here. I think that's their role, actually. Let's have a look in guild. Yeah, I thought it was Wonderbanger. Someone gave you a sub. It wasn't me. I'll be honest. I don't think I can. Oh, maybe I can. I probably can. Yeah, anonymously gift, but yeah. Looking. What armor is that? That looks like the gear I'm wearing. In social, reactive in social, because it does look cool. Commando. And the shade gloves there, yeah. All else is different. Get him a helmet. Get that token board upgraded. Reanimator's robe requires social tab only to be fully engaged. Is that right? So, reanimated jester, you get all the benefits of that. Is that right? Hate the look of the robe. Yeah. If we can hide the helmet, why can we not have an extra tab that says hide, you know, like when you go into where are we now? Equipment window. They should have a couple more, like helmet visible, back armor visible, and then each slot visible or not visible in the social tab. You could really, really customize the look of your toon then. Because mine has got on... He's got the reactive Jathos helmet, but you don't see his helmet. If I turn helmet on... There you go. You see, that's what he looks like. It's kind of like, ew, scary. But then, without, you just see whatever helmet he's or head item he's got on in social. It's kind of better. What goggles? They are from a REIT actually, so you can get them at any time because they're not they're yes drop. So you know, if you make a level 1, run it out quick in 5 minutes with a pair. Although no, you can only buy them once you've done up to, or once you've done the side quest, literal side quest where you choose a side before leaving. Z goggles do nothing. They actually don't. They've got melee in it, ranged in it, physical in it, and nano in it on them. Not much. But they are kind of cool looking. And the reason I wanted clear goggles is the head that was picked apparently has no eyes. He looks like he's blind. He's got no pupils or corneas, for that matter, on his eyes, which is kind of freaky. Keep trying to buff everyone with a bit of that. And of course, a bit of that. Yeah, 12 minutes if we're full to get started. Sector 35, that's looking kind of funky, that sign. I've been messing around with DG Voodoo, trying out different stuff. Nick, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, sir. How are you? Are you okay? Oh, I haven't twitted and book-faced and all the rest of it. Guys, the goggles do nothing. Yes, I know the meme. Right, that's over on Discord. It keeps moving itself. I also need to bookface as well, don't I? Go and do the bookface ones. Yeah, I did do a little stream last night for those that missed it, but it's perfectly fine. But it is, it wasn't an AO stream, it was me scaring myself silly with Alien Isolation, which I know of and I've seen, and I've even seen, you know, various random episodes of it on Let's Plays and such on YouTube, but it's completely different when you're sat on your own in the dark with a pair of headphones on. And it's well, I say in the dark on your own when you've got like 12 to 20 people in chat all watching you. Savik really enjoyed watching me like panicking when lights came on in a corridor and stuff, which did happen, I will admit. That was walking in on the very beginning of the game, talking about how creepy the atmosphere was and how all the background noises and ambient hum was playing, you know, the actual tonality and chordality, you know, invertent. So you've got like an underlying bass tone of ship's engines running and stuff. And then there's a couple of harmonics above it, but they're all set in minor thirds and flat fifths, which sounds like a very discordant and sinister sounding kind of sound. You know, like Jaws is you know, perfect example. Dun 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 dun. It's just a semitone, but hearing the two notes play together quickly is, you know, simulates a heartbeat quickening. And also, the quicker those notes come together, the more discordant it sounds, the more scary it sounds, or uncomfortable it sounds, because they're a semitone apart. And that creates the most dissonance. So there's a load of that going on in the audio layers of the game, which really helps sell the atmosphere. Plus they got all the perfect audio and clicks and bleeps and everything when you interact with anything in the game, to match the original Alien movie, which I watched at about 8 to 9 years old, and it scared the crap out of me then. You know, I was 8. watching it on my own when I wasn't supposed to, feeling very, very scared. Do you want to listen to me getting very scared and then annoyed with the save game features later on? That's now on YouTube as well. I had fun with it. I've done a little bit more, but backed up the save to where I was. I got stuck in the medical bay trying to avoid an alien, and the game kind of forces you to stay there. I tried going further back to where I'd been, but it seems it's locked off now, so I don't know. Enzleric, welcome to the stream, good to see you. It's an old one, but it checks out. Yes, oh, I love that meme as well, because people come up with old memes and I go, it's an older meme, sir, but it checks out. It's like absolutely spot on. From the original Star Wars movie. It's very, very good. On Lobby NT tonight. How me against the world? Is that you there behind me? In a what looks like a Bellum jacket. Did you pick an NT with the hat? Yeah, that's it's. People said my MP's got that head, and the head comes with a hat. And people kept saying, "What hat is it? What hat is it?" I'm going, it's part of his head. Literal part of his head. You can't buy the hat anywhere. It's one of the better heads, I think, as well. The nose looks quite real. It doesn't look like it's flat. It actually looks like he's got a real nose. This head's kind of like that as well. But you can't tell if he's just got lines on his lips or he's baring his teeth. Like, you're never quite sure which. Looks like he's baring his teeth more than anything to me. How's your NT looking? 200. Oh, you're going to stack on... yeah. 190 and another one. The Alien stuff. 201 to use the big versions of those, but yeah. Viral compiler's so easy on an NT. Angry at not getting enough Notum. Dust Brigade Parasite, nice. Oh, you got the full, yeah. Oh, gotta get your Syndicate brain on that. Syndicate NT brain's got like 10% nano damage on it. I know 220s that use it. It's only the Adono quest as well, it's pretty easy. In fact, you could solo most of it on the NT now. It'd just be like the ruins, maybe the Dryad would be tough, and probably the very second to last bit, which is the up at the very north of Adonis. Just dealing with the ads there could be tricky. Yeah, it's great, bro. It's one of the best. I mean, given that you can put it on at as soon as you get it at 130 on nearly every tune, can manage 900 treatment at that point. Even if they have to re-perk and stuff, the base abilities are low on it and the stats are outstanding on it. And so we go, oh, it's only got this much in nano skills. Yes, but it's all the other little, bells and whistles it's got on it. Let's see if I can find it for you. Syndicate brain, isn't it? Syndicate brain of the healer, leader, messenger, Notum Lord, I think it is. Yeah, there you go. So 125 to matter creation, 115 to all others, 100 complete, 100 treatment, intelligence 50, sense 50, psychic 50, nano init 100, nano program 100, max nano 200, nano delta, direct nano efficient damage of it. Oh, it's 1%. Nano resist 100. It's a hell of a good brain. Really is good. And we has Stephead. Step and wait. Have we got callers yet? Current callers. I know Cottage is around, I've seen him. Yeah, we have stepped like 5 minutes before due time. I don't know who was coming in kind of late there or whatever. I'm just here for points, so I'm not worried about loot tonight. I can just focus on... Oh no! And you can't get rid of that debuff. I'm finally getting targets. Not that we're going to do any big amounts of damage here. Bombays, when is the alien event? It's usually about 3 hours from now. Usually. It depends. We usually get a bit of a tip off that it might be coming when a certain arc logs in. Or becomes visible, I should say. You never know when an arc is logged in. That's the whole point. Even if they're on your, even if you try and add them to your friends list, you still don't know when they're online. So they can be completely invisible. But sometimes we get wind, or they poke someone on Discord and go aliens in 5 minutes, this location. So if you carry on watching the 3 AM for you, yeah, in Bangkok, yeah, probably. I don't know what the time differential is. I know you're way ahead of us here in the UK or Western Europe. Oh, still snared. I've been snared the whole way in at this point. It's midnight at the moment, yeah. Skycannon 1972, welcome to the stream. Evening Carl popping in to say hi, then off to do a Twitch birthday raid night. Very cool. Have fun with that, Heather. Nice to see you as always. We are doing the Hodor here. Yes, we are. I'm doing Hodor, which is how the guy would have sounded if he'd been Middle English. Hodor, Hodor. This wouldn't have been the same, would it? Yeah, it's like, for me, it's just going 6, and it's usually like between 8 and 9 that they show up and then they carry on for a while. I mean, what are most of your tunes, Omni or Clan? Thanks, Carl. Smash those big bad freebies for me. Yeah. If you're Omni, I would probably log off or leave your tune logged in Old Athens near the grid, somewhere safe-ish, and you'll get at least some of it, etc., etc. Raiden187, hey Carl, hey, welcome to the stream, good to see you. Frame rate is behaving itself this evening. Oh yes, let's get a Spongle. Solo kill. Did you hit a tower? No, you'd be dead by now. There you go then. Just saw someone suddenly get a very low HP. I went to Spongle. Although I'm guessing could hit AI 29 tonight and get most of 29 done, or at least some of it done. But yes, it's a Spongle I would like. Unexamined alien Spongle is a really fast hand-in for an alien daily in a hurry. So if you've got one of those days where you really haven't got time, or what have you, grab a Spongle and say, I want to face the aliens with my friends, and then just say in sector 35, and then grab a Spongle. Reopen chat with him and hand him a Spongle back. Usually drops off these. There you go. One of them. There you go, we're done. Plus, while you're doing these raids, you are still earning lots and lots of alien XP. Oh, did someone just shoot that? Yep. Nothing I could do about that. Someone hit a tower. I saw the you know, the like muzzle flare go straight over to the turret, and it was like, no amount of healing will save you there, mate. You'd need AMS and run away. Wise guy, FSB, welcome to the stream. How the devil are you? Well, we've lost 2 already because people shot the towers. Use the callers, yeah. Could have been worse. Well, I always double check. Like if I see them, you know, you highlight it and it will tell you who they're fighting, and if they're being aggroed by a tower, they don't get healed, because all that happens is I get aggro and boom. Then, you know, we're a dock down. So I'm always checking target, just in case. Solo kill has made it back. Now I can heal him. Best thing you can do in here is target yourself when you're not fighting or using assist. It's always a better way than getting squished. Excuse me. Yeah, you dent. Tried to heal someone that had just hit the tower and the tower killed him as well. Exacta Monday. Doing well. Was watching a bit of Che's birthday stream. He's hit the big 30 now. I know, he said he was worried about it. I said, what are you talking about? Your 30s are like the best. Absolutely the best decade of my life was my 30s. Definitely. Had the most fun. That I'm able to still remember. The fun I had in my 20s, I can barely remember half of it. It comes back to me in black and white flashes where I put my fist in my mouth and think, thank God we didn't have social media back then. Yeah, when you're in your 30s, you're like old enough to be taken seriously and play movie characters like Indiana Jones or James Bond. But you're still young enough to go out and get absolutely lashed and get up and go to work the next day and have fun and yada yada, and you still look great and could probably pass for 25 any day of the week. You know, 30's great. I loved being 30. Also, it's when I settled down with Mrs. Callis too, so another fond memory. Like she says. If she'd have murdered me, she'd have been out by now. Okay, where's the support guy? To UBT him when he appears. How many keepers in the raid team? How many keepers? Oh, there's since I made a keeper last year. It always happens. I make a keeper and suddenly I see keepers everywhere and I think, no, it's that thing like when you buy a new car and then you keep seeing that model of car everywhere. Except that then I get lots of tells going, I started playing my keeper again, or I made a new keeper because of your stream, etc, etc. So yeah, it's weird. I think it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but when you see it with like evidence like this, then yeah. Yeah, I've been watching your keeper let's play and I've made one as well, you know. Got your spongle already? I did, yes. And Lyric, I did get a spongle. It's usually these dudes it drops on. There's one here, if anyone needs one, where I am. If you can see me, there's a spongle in the mob next to my feet. But yes, I has mine already. And Sacrosanct Botar pistol that I got for my daily login reward today. Thanks. Being a caller is harder than you think, because normally a lot of us will start a fight with a special or a perk, but you have to do it with Q a lot of the time, so it's not always ideal. You're going to be logging in for the aliens later, Sav, or none of your tunes need them? Because I think most of your tunes are all maxed out and everything else. Yes, everyone should have their spongle. I don't always use it the next time I go and do a daily either. I often save it when I'm like, damn, I've got to go out in 20 minutes. Doja, regular daily, quick prisoner kill, Swangle, done. Just shaves off a little bit of time there, especially when you pre-farm the Doja as well. And then go hand your freelancers in quick. The alien events have been getting bigger and bigger as people have cottoned on. It doesn't matter if you're not in a kill team, you will still get an absolute ton of alien experience just for being in the same playfield, which is fairer, because it stops all the people trying to gank. And well, it doesn't stop people trying to gank, that still goes on, but yeah. Let's not paint too rosy a picture. Killing the supports. God, these go down fast with a big raid force, don't they just? Ooh, he resisted me. Got him on the second try. He's probably divested to hell and back by now, though, let's face it. It's usually best when it's like that. I require no loot from this raid. So, I'm going to run out and go get to the next one. Do you move faster jumping? Like you do in a lot of FPS games? I don't think you do in Anarchy Online. What's the chances of catching a mine on the way back? It still beat him out somehow. Well, on my screen I did, I probably didn't. And next, we're following the rookie for Sector 28. And my chair is making more and more noise. I suspect it's because I'm getting heavier and heavier, not because the chair's getting old. Although maybe it's a bit of both. Let's have a look then. How are we doing? 7,548. So how many we get after today? Well, we'll get more today and a couple more for doing iPand and Real Pan tomorrow. And then just a few more at the end of Sector 42. We may even have enough to get the invasion plans sorted. And then that will be going in there. I've already got, if you missed it, from Thursday stream, I got the restorative fungus and the mixture. So I've now got the Stellar Nano deck. So those are done. I've got the Eye of the Scion, got one of those nano enhancers, which I might get rid of and swap back to that for a bit more depth. I don't know. I think having the extra nano skill's nice. And just for now, just a defensive HUD. This does give me like 153, I think, to... let's have a look. Let's have a look at heal modifier. Yeah, 154. To finish that research line as well. No execution. Percentage nano executing cost -5. That doesn't make sense because that's 15. I must be. How is that interpreted -5? You mean I've already capped nano cost? Is that what that means? To the point where it's less than 100 or something weird. Sav? What the hell does that mean? Cap is 50% for Solitus, you're way over. Oh, right. So adding more nano cost, like, in other words, I don't really need that then. I can take 15 off. Yeah, because there's like, what's on that one? That's 10, but I still want the healing efficiency. So I could remove that and put in more nano. Could I? And it wouldn't change the cost at this point. Is that what you mean? So I could swap that in. Probably got a cost buff on as well. Yeah, that's true. 10. So I was at -15, I'm now at 10. Cost is -28 is a gimmers. Let's get rid of that. Stop spamming chat. Okay, let's have a look now. 38. So even without the cost, is that cap? 50 is the cap. So with what I've got now, I'm already that. Okay. Well, I'm not going to change the pistol because as well as anything else, that has the healing efficiency. That one has a cost, I think. Mine, it's only 3 though. But adds nano delta. So, right, okay. It's good to... I've noticed I'm not running out of nano even when I'm, like, chain casting dots and stuff. It's going down, but it's just coming straight back up again. But I think maybe because I've got P&H running a lot of the time as well. So I've got 1076 nano NCU now. Does operative chest give healing efficiency though? Because that's the goal, is to cap healing efficiency on this dock. And then I've got a DB chest spare, and not sure which bag it's in. And then I could go CC. A full set of CC 300 in there. Apart from the sleeves, which I am wearing. which is why I went for the Jathos. Step and wait. Wait at the gate. Yeah, the operative chest is really good. Definitely. Is there a healing efficiency cap as well? So obviously I want to do as much... I want the heals to be as powerful as possible. No, but 1% isn't a lot, yeah. I don't know, is there a cap for that? I think I'm at 154 on healing efficiency. How high can it go? There is no cap. That's kind of it. I just want to push it as far as it'll go, really. What's the OFAB Doctor back? Does that have healing efficiency on it? I mean, I kind of like having all the stats on a Bok, especially if they upgrade it, but... 2%, yeah, you see, I might go for that and just have the Bok in social. I just want every heal to count, you know, to be really good kind of deal. Oh, the Bulwark, yes, that's the one, because you got heal reactivity on it as well, haven't you? So when you team heal, your self heal is good as well, plus all the auras and hots and what have you. Yeah, it is really good. It would go well with Jathos, wouldn't it? Because that's kind of a white kind of look. It's just getting one, isn't it? That's the thing. Just have to do lots of Azzy. Is it just Azzy that drops it, or is there a couple more? Need to get some better shoulders. I'm still running around with bloody VTEs, which are way out of date now. Need to upgrade shoulder armour. Yeah, I've only ever seen it from Azzy as far as I can remember. What do you mean, take it easy? God, I remember that bug. Oh, how I hated that, as you were getting your ass handed to you by a mob and you couldn't attack it. Take it easy. I have one on my keeper now for some reason. Makes your heal auras all work better. It affects the hots and everything. The heal reactivity. Wow, these guys are way at the front here. Keep the tank alive. I'm not noticing my nano barely move. Plus I've got the Awakening running as well. I think that's got 5% as well as on heal and cost and efficiency as well. That's from 12 man. No, not that. Ah! Healing efficiency 5% there as well. I think you get the same 5% on DB2 buff. That's why it's quite as good as it is, I guess. Did you nuke a big pile of mobs? And Zleric? Somebody did. So yeah, I went. Nothing I can get there? No. One of those, I've got to keep the main guy up. Yeah, I think you nuked the wrong group somehow. Or you aggroed them. Because I saw attacked by you while I was healing you, and then, then it was just like you were gone before the recharge went. It's like, there's limits, you know. You gotta remember, you haven't got a dock in every team. They spawn when you were there, yeah. That can happen. That's why it's good. If you're on an NT, my advice is always be stood close to the enforcer. Because any social aggro they pick up, they will get the ads off you pretty quick. You'll be alright running back in. We're going so fast there won't be any respawns behind us. Keeping the tank alive as best I can. Off the battlefield, group heal. Slow ass compared to fix as well, yeah. Always find the main tank and stand next to them on an NT. Just usually a good idea, because they will be mongoing. So anything looks at you funny, they'll mop it up. That's their job. Yeah, at least it's going so fast that you're okay. I couldn't save this guy either. He looks, is he 200? 213. Didn't get his AMS up, I'm guessing. I'll be going straight over to Chase at the end of the stream, don't worry, because it's his big birthday due tonight, so. Otherwise I'd be watching it already. Has he done anything really silly yet? He's not doing shots yet, is he? He's eating pizza at the minute. Oh, of course, pizza, his favourite dish, apparently. Usually that's on a Friday though, but it's his birthday, he can do whatever the hell he likes. He's had a bit of wine or champagne. He'd be alright. He's fit and healthy. I mean, he sort of drinks a couple of times a week. Not, you know, to any great excess, but... You know, it's not like he'll suddenly... Like, I haven't had a drink in 10 years, has, you know, 3 glasses of wine and falls over. Yeah, he'd be balancing it out with water and food. He's not foolish, is Jay. The thing is, if you get drunk, there's all the chance you're going to say something silly and and shoot yourself in the foot or something. You know, I wouldn't. Plus, I always think that you're giving less of yourself. It was a thing I never ever did gigs drunk, and I'd like one drink maybe, just to take the edge off, and then that was it. You know, by the time you were packing up to go home, whatever. That 1 pint of beer before the start was having no effect on you by, you know, 1 o'clock in the morning. You metabolised it. I never got drunk playing gigs. I feel like, well, you're there, you're working, aren't you? So, you know, people deserve, you know, in a lot of the venues, you know, they're paying to come in as well. So, ooh, rando spawn. Uden's not looking well there. I'm wondering. I just went to 0 health before I could do a damn thing. Yeah, this is it. You have 2 or 3 beers, you think you're playing well, you're not. It requires your brain to be firing on all cylinders. Some people can perform better, but invariably you don't, especially with music, because it's all the skills needed to play, you know, are kind of tied to being alert and what have you. Composing, probably not. We've lost the tank. Oh no, he is there. Panic for a second. I got, no, how did I miss that? Did I look away at the wrong moment? Yeah, it's the same for everyone. We used to get the guitars out, you know, and drink and what have you, and it always felt like a great time, but then we started recording ourselves and stuff, you know, with camcorders and whatnot, and you'd watch them back, and like the first like hour or so was pretty good, but you know, by the time you were like everyone's drunk, it was terrible, and the singing especially would get really bad. Because then making mistakes is funny, so you kind of, your accuracy and everything goes to crap. You start caring less and less about making errors, so. Well, I think I'll play this part of it, of the riff, because I think it'll sound good, and then, you know, because you've had like 5 beers in, it's like, no, it really doesn't. We're getting there. His heels are feeling a bit stronger now. Get in there. You're dead, mate. I don't know, I can't seem to heal you. Just saw your health tumble. Wonderbanger, no! Nowhere! I saw your health going down and went, heal him, heal him! Like, it's weird the way it works, like, looks like you're there, but on here you're not. Unless you miraculously survived somehow. Still thinks you're here. Oh no, now it's realised you've gone. Nah, proper dead. Did he, was it the, did you get boss aggroed? Don't worry about it. He completed the raid, I think. Soto Mahoney, hello from Omni3. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Good to see you. It's like nobody likes Sector 28, or Sector 13, for some reason. Cratties. Hi, do you like bald crats? Gutter bum. Yes. This weirdest chat conversation going on over here. Embalmer hit you for 11. Oh! Got critted by the boss. I saw you get your health go right down to like that, and I hit like the big heal here, cellular rebirth, which with the healing efficiency actually heals way above that. It heals for like 12k or something, but no, it couldn't. It would have pulled you back, but I think you'd literally got no hit points left. With the speed they went through there, if you rolled on the like helmet or whatever and got it, you would you'd make it back, I'd say. Alright, just while they're doing that, I'm just going to nip off very quickly for a bio. I'm Omni Spy here, Tico 586. You've come to have a clandestine meeting with Soto Mahoney. We know what you're up to. I'm an Omni Spy as well, but we usually get a warning about Soto Mahoney being the Omni Spy. Well, absolutely. He's the spy in plain view, you see. I have many buffs. Oh, my iron circle's nearly run out. Stream, it looks... Is the stream dark? Or is it just the way it looks on this monitor? I need to work on my spycraft. I keep announcing I'm a secret agent, which doesn't help with the secrecy part. Or is it the double bluff? You're covering for somebody else? It could be. Yeah, the alien XP bar has moved slightly. The word from the raidage boss is go, so we're going to go. This one usually takes about the longest. Oh, don't tell me that was me going kaboom there. Hope not. I hate getting the snare. We'll get there, don't you worry. Always good stuff here. I'm gonna definitely hit AI 29 tonight, I think. I don't think I'll hit AI 30. It'd be pretty cool if we did. I've got an XP buff running. So it's not going to affect the reward XP from the alien raids when they turn up on Rubica. If they do, it's not a promise, you know. It's not a promise. But we're kind of hopeful they will make their appearance after we've somewhat shook the hornet's nest here today. Oh God, where are you, dude? You think you're right with the team and then you get a line of sight message going, where the hell are you then? Especially down these rocky, like, corridors, etc. Canyons, I suppose. I am trying to hug you. Yes, I am. I mean, he is pulling a tons of mobs on top of himself. Yes, he is. This is so much better than the first time I came here on dock, even with all the big nanos. Feel a lot tougher now. Although I don't do a lot of shooting at anything. Far too much of the other chain casting heals, etc. I mean, now and again when I feel like I can, I switch target quick enough to do a tiny pew pew. But it's not like the raid's really going to miss the damage of one dock, especially mine. These little pistols, loby damage. Assuming someone's run up to go and make a deal with the unicorns to come and assist us. It's generally always good. Hopefully they have. Otherwise the raid takes twice as long. Because the mobs when you get down into the big crater have got like redonkulous ACs or something. They barely take damage. It's not even a reflect they've got, because you don't get reflect damage back, but lost Cottage somewhere. I didn't see him go down. I am hoping Cottage has gone off to negotiate with the unicorns. think maybe they did. Let's hope I don't aggro the unicorns at any point by healing somebody that's shooting at them. Like what happened last time. Healed someone that had aggroed a unicorn and then I'd been chased around the playfield by every bloody unicorn here. And tried to get the shielding to go through the gate. And it didn't work very well. He ended up rather dead. Don't tease Doc hitting troopers. That was not funny. If you hit a keep, if you hit one of them, I'm not healing you. I'm not. Because I don't want the aggro. Were they on cottage? See, I don't know who they're chasing. It looked like they were on cottage, but I don't know. Where's the doohickey gone? Oh, there it is. Right, to my NCU. Yeah, typically the sort of alien event is about an hour after this, usually. We go off and try and do other stuff for an hour and then come pelting back to Rubicar when they show up. Yeah, a couple of people died on the fence. It could be they clicked and then didn't check inside their NCU to make sure they actually had the space for the buff. Don't forget, this protection takes up 10 NCU, so if you're right on your limit, you won't get it. And even though the bar moves across and you think, yes, I'm done, and then poof, through there and dead. Oh, now I get the mission update. I don't think you get any real alien XP for that, but... This one's probably one of the easiest bosses to heal for. It has been so far. Well, now he's turned to have a look back. Q-Tricks, what's the best procedure to play? It varies. If you want it to look pretty, it's the new engine, but it is nowhere near as stable as the old engine. The old engine's kind of bulletproof, really, in all raids and instances. I wouldn't bother downloading from Steam, per se, because then you don't even need Steam to run it. You get the old engine via Steam, yeah. If you want to do it via Steam, yeah, of course you can. But you don't need to use Steam. You don't need to actually have Steam running to run AO in the background, so you don't have to have Steam on, unless you want to. You know, so for stability, yes, definitely the old engine. This is the old engine with DG Voodoo, which not only allows higher resolutions, but also will let the game run in a DX wrapper, so it can run at like like DX12, 11, etc. I use the new engine a lot for most stuff, but when there's a lot of players in one place, I use the old one. And 12-man. The new engine in 12-man is terrible. It's really, really broken. So, yeah. So to my honey, I use the old engine through Steam. It's an Omni trap. The Steam engine has Omni bugging tracing devices. No, it doesn't. I'm just messing. So, yep, there we go. And let's GTFO. There's no portal out here, is there? I don't need any of the loot from these anymore on this tune, or any of my others, as it happens. Apparently DG Voodoo does misreport your frame rate. You're not actually getting like 150 or whatever. For some reason it reports it as double what it actually is. So all I'm doing here, anyway, it's a trap. It's a trap. It's sort of like it's almost like his jaw's coming off the way he talks. Oh, trap, trap. Yes, thank you very big for the raid. It's rather good. Let's see, what do we gain from doing those three? Oop. A couple of hundred? Well, 100 and a bit. Soon adds up, doesn't it? But he is a goldfish. Well, he's an aquatic species by the look of it. Although clearly can breathe in air as well. Oh, what? Really? I did my... Don't make me come round there again, thank you. Yeah, avoiding those things, the snare mines. He is a goldfish. He has eyes on the side of his head, yeah. Makes you wonder how he's such a good shot. So there we go. That is Hodor done for tonight, and now we are awaiting the arrival of possibly many, many lots of aliens to come and join us. But like the idea that he actually is a goldfish. He was flushed away down the toilet after being won at a fairground when nobody wanted him and became the Admiral, he said, falling off because he's reading chat. Yeah, it's kind of cool. We could go and get tomorrow's doja, I guess. Still got plenty of research to get done on this character. Could have saved myself all that running. No farmer doja. Come on. And there you go. Leave and leave. There we go. And now the wait begins for the aliens to arrive. I'm sure people will tell us the second that they do, but usually it is approximately about an hour from now. It varies though. It does vary. It's not set in stone. Demon of Shadow. Will you prove the theorem or will you prove it wrong? Actually do a reasonable amount of damage there. As in, doesn't take forever to kill green mobs. Oh, and look, the theorem has been proved right. Kill Demon of Shadows. First kill, you always get a doja on your first try. You saw it here. Me saying, no you bloody don't. And then, always, on every time you come out to Inferno and kill one, you absolutely, 100%, it's 100%, you always get one. You don't. But it's nice to believe you do. Usually, though, if you kill the one that's up there, he seems to have a higher drop rate than some of the others. Or matter of preservation. What quality do you sell up to? Can't remember now. I think 175. Yeah, same as the garden. 60% of the time it works every time. Yes, that's the one. 1,000,000 to 1 chances happen about 1 out of every 10 times. Yep. There's that one as well. Yeah. Yeah, this is the old engine you're looking at now, by the way. So no God rays and all the rest of it. But it's pretty nice, you know. I mean, with a couple of tweaks and stuff, it's not bad for the age of the game, you know? But your view distance is much better on the new engine. Like, you see down there, that's the edge of how far you can see high-level detail. And then it goes to the low-res ground. Even though some of the buildings still look pretty sharp, the ground doesn't. And there's no sort of setting, really, you can get to. Like, ground quality radius, you can only lower it. You can't push it further out than 4%. Ground render mode. Shadows. Simple. Optimized. Auto detect. No. With shadows, please. And view distance, 100% character view. On the new engine, you can push your view distance out a bit further for higher detail and stuff, but you will lose some FPS because of it. Wait for this to cool down and then we shall return to Rubicon because we've got what we came for already. Unbelievably, as fast as that, we've gone and got it. Just that quickly. Yeah, if you want the new engine, you have to download it from Funcom, and it's a bit... The installer's a little bit... Well, not dodgy, but it will start deleting the files before it needs them for some reason. Never quite figured out why it does it, but what I found is when it's downloading like the bat file, copy and paste it at least one ahead for each one it's downloading, and then when it asks for it, you can just direct it to where you've copied and pasted it to. It's weird. I don't know why it does that. It did that during the beta as well. Yomoko! Hola Carlos. Hola! Welcome to the stream. How are you? Nice to see you. Come hang with us. We're all cool people here. No, we've just done Hodor, so we've done all the normal alien sectors just for the Hodor points. Got 120 of them for that. It's quite nice. Hello, small person. Have you NCU? Nope. They probably don't. What level are they? Level 8 agents. There you go. No NCU left. Two useful buffs, though. So that's my doja for tomorrow. And the Arbiter changes at midnight, doesn't he? Or vanishes. I don't know which. So now it's the waiting game. Will the aliens show up sooner or later? We don't know. It's usually Netmal seems to know. Somehow. There's some magical connection we don't understand. But yes. He seems to know. He usually comes... I don't know if he's watching Discord or other stuff. What have you. So... Looking in Discord. Just seeing if I spot anything. I always think Yalms look more reflective, like the original Yalms. Kind of look more like they are Flight of the Navigator Silver on the old engine than the new engine, strangely enough. You know, you've seen Flight of the Navigator, haven't you? Trying to get a Doja in Eli. You want to go and kill the Hathians? Hathians? They will drop them. Never mind, I just got one. Oh. Well, you know... it's hard to... It's very difficult to explain. You know where the frontier wall is? If you go through the wall and sort of over to the left as you go through the big crack in the wall, there's a load of Hathians there. They're pretty good. They're about as good as most places for drops. They're where I usually go when I need one from there. Oh, nice. Oh, God, yeah. Sorry. Where do I get them in? Elysium. In Elysium, yeah, usually the Predators, you know. Because then you've also got a chance of, like, you can kill off... Like, the named Predators don't drop it. But the regular ones do. Yeah, I was thinking of Nascents. I don't know why. Brain fart, I think. Heartland Predator, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, they'll usually drop one or 3. I've gone there and done exactly what I did with the Demon of Shadow. Is that as dark as it looks on stream? I can't tell. Stream looks dark. It always does with it when I'm broadcasting the old engine. But I'm going to stay on the old engine because I'm expecting the aliens to show up and, yeah, possibly cause issues. Looks dark to you. Let's have a look what happens when I bring it back on Twitch. And the new engine doesn't, plus you've got the gamma slider on the new engine, so it's very easy to fix it. Yeah, that does look dark. I just wonder if I've got this new monitor set up quite right. Not entirely sure, you know. It might look lighter on my screen than it actually is. Can I adjust that from in-game? Doesn't give it anything. There. Do I have to add a filter or something to it to lighten it? There used to be a way to do it, but I'm not sure I can remember it. You could do it with OBS fairly easily. Like normal OBS, but any tips for setting up keybinds for Shade? Oh yes, I certainly do. You can play Shade with, well, technically with like 3 keys if you set your keybinds up right. I have got a video showing exactly how my 220 Shade is set up. I can link you that if you want. Give me a second. I think that's it.
Welcome to Raid.
Go away, Raid. Stop seeing ad. Repetitive.
Hi all.
There you go. That's me from 2015. Looks like global lighting at night time. Well, it is night time on Rubicar, I think. Oh, that in... gives you the game time, doesn't it? West Athens, server ID. 1813 UTC. No, doesn't it give you the game time? Right, just F9. Time 2028. No. Not sure. Let's see if we can play with it. Yeah. What about the bolognese we're going to have?
Oh, we'll have it tomorrow.
Do you want me to cook it later?
No.
What was your mum on about in the film?
She wants a fucking bench moving. No one's come round to do it because I'm not fucking moving.
What, did she mention it to you? Well, how the hell are you supposed to know?
I'm supposed to go around every day, obviously.
Right, let's have a look at light. We got Rubicar light, SL basic light, caustic light. Hey, that's pretty funky. Penumbra, Inferno. It's a little red. Pandemonium, and global light off, which is really creepy at night. Yeah, we just run around like we're underwater then, yeah? How's that, everyone? You can see well with it though, can't you? There is a slider for it. Pandemonium light. Looks kind of odd. It does have an ominous feel to it. That's global light off. They are a script that is built into the game. You are allowed to do this, by the way. I'm not doing exploits here or anything. It's yeah, you if your bot has it, it should do it. I think helpbot has it. Let me just try and check that for you. Tell help bot light. Yeah, just send a tell to helpbot and you will get it. So global light off. Turns all the global lighting off, so you're only getting... I think it's actually getting lighter though. I think time of day in game is moving forward. So then you can mess around doing caustic light, which is the underwater light when you're in Adonis. Penumbra is that piercing cold blue. Basic Shadowlands light is a little colder than normal Rubicar light, which is like that. Global light is freaky when you turn it off though. Inferno is just so pink, it's unbelievable. Panda's a little brighter maybe than Rubicar. Leave it, I think it's getting light now anyway. It's all going to go green soon enough, we think. We don't know. It's easy to fix in game. Yeah, it's all it does is when you're clicking on it, it does a script sort of thing. So, don't know if you hover it will tell you. There you go. Chat command fx script tweak Rubicar sunlight. SL basic light. Chat command fx script tweak Shadowlands sunlight, and so on. Chat command fx script tweak Shadowlands sunlight pandemonium hash. Global light fx tweak outer space sunlight. So there you go. That's what they actually do. They're a chat command that's part of the game. They're just not well known, that's all. So the bot just makes it easy. So you'd have to do a load of typing. It has it macroed ready for you. And as far as I know, Helpbot is perfectly safe to use. It's the original Helpbot. Zettabyte apparently was very useful, but it turned out it was tracking people and all sorts of stuff. So it went bye-bye. Once the devs found out about it, they went, no. It would track people and tell anyone that had access to the bot on the back end where people were and whether or not they were flagged. Which... yeah, is not on. So yes, it went bye-byes. Yeah, you see, on screen, as I'm looking at my monitor, it looks fine, but looking back at the stream, it is definitely dark. Let's go to Soto Mahoney. I track the arcs. Yes, but they know you do. Because you work with them, that's different. And it's so glorious to see the Herald here. Yeah, looking inside the grid just now, yeah, that's definitely looking kind of dark. Let's go for Borealis. Yeah, it's brighter in Borealis. The game's like that though. Zoning can change what time of day it is sometimes. It's really bizarre. Yes, but we don't know when the aliens may turn up or where. Usually they turn up at Old Athens first, but not always. And I would switch back to the new engine, which I normally use, except frame rates are pretty shocking when they do it. I will for now, and then I may relog very quickly after, because you have got nice handy dandy gamma slider with the new engine, which, you know, does make life so much better. You know, it's one of those convenience things. Alright, so I'm going to log off on the old client. we see what we get when we get there. Some people prefer the look of the old engine as well, so there's always that. Right. It could be the dynamic range on the IPS monitor is... I can see much further. You know, when there's dark areas, like when I was playing that Alien Isolation last night, I think I could see further into the darkness than you could on stream. But on stream, of course, you lose a lot of that data because of stream compression, basically. You know, the stream is somewhat compressed. There we go. So it looks darkish. It looks about the same, yeah, it looks a bit dark, but you see I can just do that, you know, or even that, which is a bit much, but it means darkness doesn't matter, you know. Looks very bright to me now, but yeah. But I like the grass and the more realistic shadows, God rays. And how far into the... like, all the way up, as far as I can see the paving stones. You know, all nice and crisp. Need to cut your grass? No, we don't. We like it long here. Well, you know what the thing is Omnis feel threatened by anything longer than 3 inches. Burn! Dad jokes at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Oh, it's just a joke. Come on. Yeah, I like the grass, though. I do. It's the same in the Omni backyards, though, this grass. It's like this, all longer. And in the parks, and all the green areas in Omniland. I was 100% perfectly lurking, now I discovered and coffee on my keyboard. Well, hang on. While we're waiting for aliens, I'll just log off. I'll log off here, and log my ominous spy. We'll go look at some parks and things in Omniland, just to prove they're not actually threatened by anything longer than 3 inches. Someone clip that. How to make a rude joke. Which is safe for work, or at least safe in front of the kids, because they won't get it. Right, different account. Always seen all my secrets. Alright, where is she? Yennefer, there you are. Yeah, well, that was jolly japes. Nobody go off getting all upset and hurt. There we go. She's out in where frame rates go to die. Certainly do here. Oh god, lack of run speed. Well, let's go to Omnient and have a look in where the grass is in Omnient with the new engine. This was the Omni Experiment tune. Actually, while we're here... oh, he's on the other side, isn't he? Let's go and see if the buff guy is up. I can never remember where he is in here. Oh. Kent Ash. Where's the dude that if he has... No, he's not there. I thought he was lit by these billboards. Omnitrans, my old guild. Ah, yes. He's along by one of these. Yeah, Omnitrade, Concrete Jungle. No, I don't think... Oh, for some reason I haven't got... No, he doesn't have the buff. Why have I not got... Yeah, I've usually got those. If he's got the buff, I'd see it in that. But he don't. So, okay. Yeah, that's the problem. I know he's by the billboards, and then you go, oh god, which set of billboards? Do you remember when they actually had adverts running on them? They were great, they were. Even though I wasn't ever going to buy anything off it, it just looked so good. So here we go, let's go and have a quick look in Park number 1. How is the Omnigrass in Park number 1? Oh look, it's exactly the same. Nobody's been mowing it here either. Let's go and have a look over by the bar. Shorter and less girthy. Oh god, we are talking about grass now, okay? Or is it like once you double entendre, you can't go back for the rest of the day. You have to carry on. It's like some unwritten law. Paid adverts at least. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? I would put up my trailer, that 30-second trailer that's on the channel. Put that up on one of these. You know, that would be cool. There might be a way of doing that, but it's probably you're not allowed. Wanted dead or alive. There you go. And Park number 2. Yes. Lots of grass still here. It looks like you're as fond of mowing the lawn as Clan are, if you ask me. Yay, run speed! I don't think this toon's got any decent buffs, actually. For some reason, she's running... I think I lost her prefs, and that's why she's running around with one bar with volcanic eruption on it. Yeah. Oh, the Omni music. Mutant Domain. Dusted off the Omni NT. Yeah, we were just comparing grass. Believe it or not. One bar with VE on it is a standard NT setup. Yeah, kind of. Glorious Omni music. And this bit with the bell. Bang. It always makes me think of the Monty Python sketch. I think it's at the beginning of... is it in Holy Grail? Or Life of Brian? I can't remember. It's in one of the two. And they're like walking along going Dominus, and then they all slap themselves in the face with a board of some description. It just reminds me of that. New engine, the old Omnitech, whatever it is. Is it Holy Grail it's in? I couldn't remember to be sure. That pin sharp, all that is. Kind of cool. Yes, it is. I will go and place them, well, here really. They're augless and they probably always will be. It's nice and clean here with all the little cleaner robots that you can't target for some reason. go kill a couple of diners while we wait for aliens to spawn. Someone doing the daily there. I just saw a flagged player running for the Wampa. It's usually some clanner that got, I don't know, basic shoplifter. Right. And for diner hunting, oh yes, it's that. What is that unicorn doing to the other? Well, that's a very good question, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. You log into a lot of spam, don't you, really? Buy now. Don't buy now. Buy. Buy. Unicorn teabagging unicorn, yeah. Yeah, so we were talking about the subway bulwark thing, weren't we? Excuse me. So 3k on ACs, fantastic. Healing efficiency for 5%, nano delta. So that means that all the heal perks plus ambient is all of those are 5% better. Kind of nice. And then in that HUD, heal reactivity. So it makes her a better tank, really. More than anything. Let's go visit a few diners. You never know. We may get lucky. Go and do the usual first. How are my buffs looking? Like I was at Subway. Not Subway. 12 man. When half of them disappear. HUD 3 drone is debatable against OFAB evade HUD in 3. This one. Yeah, maybe. But you got heal reactivity and then a bunch of ACs. On the Keeper, it seems to work well. When I'm off tanking, I think Sav prefers I have that. If you're on an Enforcer, I would say definitely better. Works on Keep because of Watchward. Yeah. Savik seemed to prefer it if I had it, so... When I was healage. There's someone that needs a nanocost items. And Savik is the boss. Absolutely. When I can get more emotes, I'm going to add that one. Because Savik is the boss. Savik isn't bossy. Savik is the boss. Yes. Trollhammer. Hey, Carl. Hey, Trollhammer. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. We're killing a bit of time doing some diners while we wait for them pesky aliens to show up. Yes, we are. Well, we're hoping we may not see a single diner. They could all already be dead. You know, someone's come along, pulled it, killed it, job done. Yeah, I kind of like it. I mean, the heal reactivity. So every time a hot ticks, I get a little bit more out of it. Oh, you can just fight the bloody thing here. Never tried. So trying to pull it. May end up running away, but hey. Can on the shade. Well, that's just because shade's got so much heat in you know, kind of healing anyway. And they take mobs down so damn fast. So you do the Aliens game. That's one spooky ass game. You got into the height? No. I've played like another half hour since the end of that stream, and I just got frustrated. I got as far as talking to the guy in the medical centre, and the alien pops down from the roof, and oh my god, trying to sneak past him in the medical centre. There's going to be a way of doing it. There's little pipes here, there and everywhere, so I could, you know, the possibility exists. It's just not actually done it yet. I sort of had like 3 or 4 goes, alien death each and every time. No, we got Zealot's armour trousers instead, but okay. So I don't need to pull him out of there, I just go in and start hitting him. It seems to be. I just saw the upload, gonna watch it later, yeah. The only problem is the androids. Oh god, don't say there's lots more androids. Oh yes, the armoured trousers. It isn't even my final form. Yeah, there's a lot of me getting scared at stupid stuff like lights flicking themselves on. Got to remember, to really get the best from that game, you want headphones, full dynamic range, because you'll hear like the lights come on and the electric as it's chattering is like almost sounds as though one of the face huggers is scampering down the corridor and stuff like that, and it just really, you just get this constant feeling of like, oh god, where's the thing that's about to kill me or what have you. So yeah, I'm quite early in the game. I wasn't going quickly by any stretch of the imagination. I got killed once or twice by the android dudes until I learned that actually they can't run. So if you run round, you know, in a circle sort of thing, you can kite them almost, you know, like run through a door, go down a corridor, come out the other door, run the opposite way down the parallel corridor, and you'll outrun them, kind of thing. Better than that. It's a very good game, very true to the movie. I haven't bought any of the DLC yet. It was free on Epic, but it's the base game for free on Epic. But they do sell the DLC for it there, which is, it's not that expensive actually. It's only like a few dollars. If I enjoy the main game, then I'll get it. Do you need to get the DLC before you complete the game? Is the thing. Watch the Shade setup video. Well, hopefully, yeah. That's why I made it. A lot of people say, oh god, you know, I'm going to get tendinitis playing my Shade, clicking all those buttons on the mouse, sort of thing. It's standalone. Oh, well, that's cool. So I can play through the game I've already got, and if I really like it, then I can go back and buy the DLC later. That's kind of cool. Like a fully modded Skyrim, really you want all the DLC to begin with, because a lot of the good mods use the DLC stuff as well. Do people usually fully buff themselves? Yes. When you're soloing, the stun procs are actually really, really good. I run those a lot as well, because you've got research procs, but you've also got nano aura procs as well. So you kind of mix them. I tend to run with the stun ones. I think our boy's missing. Yep, someone's had him. I'm guessing. I'm not seeing him unless he's... he's not there. No blood-soaked cloak for you. Init debuff. Well, if you use the Mediblades, you kind of get that anyway. Ah, yeah, look, someone has been here. Calm aging. Nah, never mind. Ooh, Tara has arrived and will be immortal for 30 minutes. Time to park this tune and get myself stream sniped on the dock. Go and get that daily. Because why the hell not? Much like probably an AC/DC in place of that. I think she's pretty much got everything that she needs. You know, she's got all the really nice HUD items, all the really great stuff there. So yeah, pretty much a done tune, I would say. Very satisfying to play as well. I think unless I was going to put her in awakened armor, then I need one more piece of... I just need to upgrade the chest, and then I've got the full set of awakened beast on that. Loads to do on the dock yet, though. He's got to finish AI, he's got loads of research to do, and then tons of bits and pieces that I want to get for him. Seems bright enough now. All the damage. Yeah, he's not really ever going to be damaged. I thought it's pointless trying to focus on damage with a dock. I mean, you can probably get it higher, but you just become, I'm guessing, weaker and weaker as a healer. So the way I looked at it was, well, in that case, be the most efficient healer you can be. As, you know, as it goes. I need VP because I want to get the dock ring as well. You hand out missions, right? Avalon, goodbye. And this is the bit where I get stream sniped running down. Or trying to. Don't burn out the dock, maybe finish the keeper and Fatty. Oh yeah, I keep saying I will and then never do with Fatty. He's like, he works, that'll do. You know, it's that kind of deal. I like playing him though. But I should finish off his alphas and, you know, get an awakened set of armour on him or something mad. But I don't hate playing the dock anymore. Now he's got more of the good stuff. He's less terrible to play. 215 when I just got all the DB nanos and stuff, he was hard to play because you had these big heals and stuff and they didn't quite feel like they were enough, and he needed everybody else's buffs in order to use them really. But that's mainly down to a lack of research, you know, so his skills were a little low here, there and everywhere. What stims and treatments do I get at 220? It depends how much first aid you've got. Remembering you do not need treatment for anything on a shade. You don't need it for anything at all. No thing you do on a shade requires it. So you only need the IP for first aid, which makes it easy to max out first aid and then just use the biggest ones you can. Because you can use... see, health and nano recharger require either first aid or treatment. They don't need both. I'm on an Oppie shade, so a hot swap alphas. Yeah, exactly. I do the same. It's great. I'm getting a bit of hammer here. I think I'll put my defensive foot in. Yeah, there you go. You know. So you kind of like, on the shade, you go, okay, swap out for abilities, HUD, swap the foot, put the defensive one back in, carry on tanking. You can do it. You can definitely do it. I do it a lot on mine. Depends. If they're solo, I do it more. I generally don't need to when I'm in a team. Because with the healing, they've got plus, you know, any healing the team has, and reflects and blockers, and, you know, they generally just don't really need it. Except maybe at the beast. And you go, oops. I think I pulled more than I can bite off here. Depends on the tank. Some tanks are aware there's a shade nearby, so they tend to eye malice a lot. Yeah, I have 0 IP in treatment on mine. I can't remember how much first aid they've got. I'm pretty sure it's maxed, though. So all their stims are good. And then just buy whatever quality you can. Usually from, you know, the end gardens, etc. Because they are cheaper in sided gardens than they are in the ICC shops. You know, these. They're a lot cheaper than in there. It's always the way, though, isn't it? Yeah, I have a rule as a tank. You grab aggro, you deal with it. Well, exactly, yeah. Same when I play healers. Here we go. Thank you, Zippy. 1108 buffing me there. Ninja buffing. And a big chunk of research as well. So how much VP have I now got? Still low, 1300. I mean, how much is it? Like 20k for the ring. 300 ring. Come check that actually, because I can't remember. It's 30k for dock shoulder pads and stuff, but I can't imagine. Are they any good? The dock shoulder pads? Special edition helmet. I think I've got one of those, which is nice, but you know, micro coil, 24k I need to get it. What does that give? Nano cost, biomet, critical decrease. It's a good ring. What's the proc, if any? Apparently doesn't have one. It's funny how many players don't understand the basic concept that fire equal bad, hurty, boo-hoo, go figure. What? Hang on, I've missed the thing. Only way to see. Yeah, okay. Protective gear. What's on that? Healing efficiency for 2%. Yeah, the bulwark's better, isn't it? Psychic and treatment, like you really need it on this. Shoulder wear. What's on there? Bit of pistol, that's not bad. Biomet, add all death. They're kind of okay, but, you know, I think for the price, maybe. I don't know. Not every dock piece is ideal. The regular helmet is okay. The special edition helmet is better. Not add all def and cost. It's not horrible at all, you know. But I just think I prefer that. See, that's got cost, but it's got everything else as well. 5% healing on the ring. What, healing efficiency? Oh, yes. So there is. 5% healing efficiency. There's no cap. Ah, right. It's definitely worth getting then. Sheffy's micro coil. I don't have enough yet, anyway. Yeah, another 10k or so. To get the big one. I wonder if anyone's selling any. Let's have a look. It's got to be better than that. There's no healing efficiency on there. You get XP on there. And like plus 10 ring is nice, basically, isn't it? Let's go have a quick look then. It's doubtful. You never know. Yeah, I didn't even read it. For some reason that didn't register. Yep, gotta have the healing efficiency. Have a look. Ooh, 275 for 70 mil. That's still 5% on it though. The rest is like 2 points different. I don't really need. Yeah, okay. These little ones, Sheffy's microcoil. $20 mil for the same thing. If you get the 5% at 275, why pay more? Not enough. It'll land in a minute. Yeah, there's a limit to what I'll spend on first aids because after 200 they suddenly become ridiculously expensive and they don't really give you that much more sort of thing, you know? There we go. Mezshak or Mezhack executes. Cut red tape. Thank you very much. Let's go see now. All the things I buy. Big line of your item purchase, your item purchase. It's got to wait for the mail service now. Are we going to get aliens coming this time of day? Is it too early? Who knows? Oh, don't do this. Do not waste your money, like real life money, buying off these guys. City shopping was such a bore. Well, I liked going to a new city and seeing what, you know, what others, because you'd walk around and go, oh, I wonder what's in this vendor then, and you know, randomly find something you didn't know you needed. You know, you had that sensation of actual shopping, you know, like going to a mall or whatever, you know, going to the shopping centre as they're called in in the UK. Call it what it is, shopping centre. You know, you walk down and go, oh, they've got one of these here as well. Oh, maybe I'll get some stuff from this one. I did used to enjoy that and then go in exploring places, you know. But, yeah, the convenience of GMI. You missed something good. I bought a 275 dock ring because it has the same 5% healing on it as the 300. So why get the 300 for the 2 points of biomet more you get or whatever? You were away from the game. You had quite a long time to reclaim it, you know. Quite a long time. There was, I can't remember what you did. I think you used a command in game and then all the items got mailed to you. I remember that happening. I was away because I was away from the game when they got rid. Yeah, maybe it could have been if you were away, like you had one, you had a store, and then there we go, new ring, but that one stays because it's the +10 ring for Pand, isn't it? Right, so let's have a look now. Yes, I did see that. 159. Not bad. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Hinky Fuss has reached enlightenment. Congratulations. So, yes. We probably have time. Are these people already camping for... just randomly, like... We're not doing anything. We're just maybe here for aliens that maybe are going to turn up pretty soon. Didn't matter. I only sold Sims on it anyway. Yeah. What I'm guessing is if you had the store and then they got rid of the stores, did they get rid of the stores before the server merge or after the server merge? I think it was before. They removed the cities before, didn't they? And then didn't come back until after 18.7, maybe. I don't know. It might be on the way back machine. There's some record of what actually took place. You know, so... Yeah, they did because of the server merge, yeah. But they did it like quite a way ahead. Neuter. Or neuter. They had to because you couldn't have... two city buildings in the same space that everybody's cities went, and they gave free cities out to everyone afterward. I was debating that with someone on the stream, not the last stream, but the last like Anarchy stream. He was saying that they ripped us off, and I was going, well, no, because you got a free city. What you're cheesed off about is the people that couldn't afford a city previously suddenly had one. You know, so it was sort of like that. I was like, you think you're angry at one thing, and actually you're angry about a different thing, and it's unhealthy to be angry about things like that. You know, it's self-destructive. Right, we're going to go... I'm going to go make a cup of tea. I will leave you here in the company of everyone at the Grassy Knoll Hangout, which is Storm's Hangout here by the Grassy Knoll, Backyard 2. And I'll leave you with the Bourbon bloke. I won't be long. This intermission is brought to you by OmniMed. OmniMed for a brighter tomorrow. I saw that. Soto Mahoney, yes, very good. So yes, still no sign. That's Mytar, isn't it? Or is it? The alien threat. No. Don't think it's Vortex, because I've done Vortex since. We've got extra viewers on the stream now, hoping using the stream as a let's find out where the aliens are live feed. Which is cool, because when they show up I absolutely will be there. It is Mytar, yeah. I thought it was. Rainey's wrote something on the Discord about the attacks. Oh? In what, in general? Oh, Rainey's has been a weekly thing while the Ark who's been behind it has the time to run them. This week they do not have the time, so it won't be happening. Looks around for the aliens, and then with the snap of her fingers turns Rainey's into one and runs away giggling. Hunts Cathen down and sends her off to the reclaim. And dust off her uniform. Well, that was fun. Oh, right, so it's looking like they may not be coming. Maybe no aliens then, guys. Unfortunately. Yeah, I saw it. So, yeah, it looks like no aliens to hang on for, unfortunately. Which is kind of a shame. if they're not doing it. But yeah, like they said, if they don't have the time, they don't have the time, do they? So, hey. It has been sort of fairly regular for a few weeks now. This year, in fact, pretty much every Saturday. But if the person available to do it isn't available to do it, then yes, it's a problem. General aliens at Tara. I doubt it. Indoor aliens at Tara. I'll check it out, but I don't believe it for a second. I think that's just somebody wanting to buy, wanting more people at Tara, perhaps. I very much doubt there's any aliens at Tara. Red sky, not a green sky. And I doubt very much that he's going to spawn them in an indoor area. I mean, no reason why they can't, but I really doubt there's any aliens here. I think they just want lots and lots of people to show up. Thing is, there's already lots and lots of people here. So yeah, just someone having a bit of a laugh there, I think. Crying out for more bodies, although saying that, there's plenty of them. You know. Yeah, I'm just looking at that. Yeah, it has been a weekly thing. While the Ark is behind it, has had the time to run them. This week they do not have the time, so it won't be happening. So it's fairly clear. SQ Murderfest, yeah. Shame, but there it is. It was kind of a bit of a treat, but yeah. I think people looked. It'd been on regularly enough that people, you know, genuinely looked forward to it and sort of went, "Yay for the aliens!" So yeah. Unfortunately, everybody, not a thing. No aliens today. Maybe next week. We'll see. It's going to be one of those from now on, isn't it? Will they come or won't they come? It's a shame because it was a hell of a lot of alien XP from it. And quite a bit of research as well. I think we got through 3-4 lines of research while that was going on. Zinzig, welcome to the stream. How the devil are you? We were hanging on for aliens to show up. However, they're not showing up tonight, apparently, is the message on Discord from the Ark team. Is the Ark that normally does it doesn't have the time to do it today, so unfortunately no aliens today, unfortunately. Don't really need Tara for anything. There's nothing, no loot. The unreliable, well, I think they were like a bit of a treat, really, you know, but they had been fairly regular for about 6 months. Thinking back, they showed up at the fashion show, didn't they? When was that? That was the summer last year. So we've had them since then. So I think people have sort of absorbed the fact they show up every Saturday. But it has gotten a hell of a lot. You won't think how many tunes have dinged AI30 because of those, you know, completely free, open participation raids, etc. So yeah. No sign of. So, alas, yes, it's a thing. I know Sav was kind of hoping I'd do more Alien Isolation because she likes watching me scare myself witless constantly, but I think Sav's gone off for dinner or what have you. So, yes, no aliens, so no point really hanging around for aliens, but Che is having his big old birthday do this evening. So we should go and get him. He'll be drinking a little beer, playing dozens of different games, generally having a lot of fun. He's hit his 30th birthday. So we'll go raid chase. Zinzig, apologies, you've come in right at the end of the stream, which is unfortunate, but there we are. Yeah, we were hanging on for aliens. If they pop up later and I see it on Discord, then, you know, it will be, we'll dive onto it, you know. None of those Windows issues like last night, thankfully. Yeah, he's able to. God, yeah, can you imagine if that happened on his big, you know, number 30 I made partner on Twitch thing? That'd be awful. Anyway, he's over there, so go wish him well. It is his birthday, so it'd be nice if everybody went along and said hi, welcome, etc., etc., etc. From me as well, because I'm going to go over there and celebrate with him now. So that'd be really cool if everyone wants to go. We'll check back in. Yeah, if for some reason they do appear, I will definitely be online for it. So, okay, folks, enjoy. Come back, Kalos. What? What? They're not in Old Athen or anywhere. Come back, Alice. If they appear, I will start streaming again, but as far as I know, they're not going to, so, you know. Watch this space. If they come back, I'll stream it, yes. So, thank you all for coming along. I'll see you all tomorrow for Hodor anyway. So, bye for now, and see you then. Okay, folks. Thanks a lot. And the gifted sub to Anonymously Shameless and Anonymous gifted to Noah as well. Okay, all. Bye for now.